And now, ladies and gentlemen, to my right, one of the all-time greats, a member of the International Tennis Hall of Fame, and the first winner of the Grand Slam, Mr. J. Donald Budge. Donald? And that young man next to him, the founder of the International Tennis Hall of Fame, James Van Allen. And next, Richard Gordon, Vice President of the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Hans Storr, Vice President of the International Tennis Hall of Fame. And Bill Fitzgerald, Vice President of the International Tennis Hall of Fame. And now I would like to turn the microphone over to the Chairman of the Enshrinement Committee, Gene Scott.
Thank you, Billy. It is particularly appropriate that the first inductee hails from Eastern Europe, which is as wide open as open tennis itself. This man won the French Open, 1970 and 71, back-to-back titles, and us Americans know how treacherous an assignment this is. He won the cherished Wimbledon in 1973, and he represented his country with great distinction in over 98 singles and doubles matches, a near record. Currently, he is the director of the Czechoslovakian Open. From Prague, Jan Kodas.
Jan, on behalf of the International Tennis Hall of Fame, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to give you this certificate. As a player, as a champion, as a diplomat, you personify all the great ideals of a champion in the sport. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Gene. It is a great day for me today at Newport. I'm the first time here at the Newport, and I think it's a lovely city, just great, and you should be people proud of it. I would like to mention also that it's very important, and it was a great idea to establish International Hall of Fame, which is so important to all the tennis players in the world. I feel excited today, and I wish good luck to all the sponsors and to all the people which support all this fantastic occasion.
The next inductee, while chairman and CEO of the Philip Morris companies, brought sponsorship, particularly the Virginia Slims, for the first time in history into women's tennis in 1970. He chaired the U.S. Open in those particularly tricky years of pioneering open tennis in 1969 and 1970. With William McChesney Martin, he rehabilitated and rejuvenated the Newport Casino. He's a former chairman of the International Tennis Hall of Fame and currently the chairman of its executive committee. He has served the tennis family with great style, with great resources, and with some good wit. I give you Joseph F. Cullman III.
Joe, it is particularly fitting that we give you this certificate of induction to the Hall of Fame. No one in the past 15 years has done more to make this place what it is today than you. And tennis players and tennis fans the world over owe you a great debt of thanks. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, Donald Dell. Thank you, Bill Talbert, and thank you, Gene Scott. It's a memorable moment for me to be out here today on center court the Hall of Fame in Newport at the casino here. I never thought it would happen, and I'm thrilled that it did. I'm very proud to be here. I love the place, as many of you know, and I think it represents the best that exists in tennis today. It's a standard, it's a symbol of what tennis can mean. I feel that the standard of play here is always unusual. There is something uplifting about people coming here, and I feel that when we see the game played by both men and women, that the Tennis Hall of Fame has a distinct influence on them. Speaking for myself, I'd like to say that my role in the development of women's tennis has been particularly gratifying. I would like to say that the women's game today has come to a level that was unheard of 20 years ago. At the Madison Square Garden this year, the women's championship outdrew the men. It's been a great moment for women's tennis. And I'd like to thank a number of my friends in that field. Pam Shriver is here today, Chris Everett, Martina Navratilova. They all played up here, and they've contributed, I know, to my having been recommended. I also would like to say a word about some of those few people who got here without being great players. I think it was Bud Collins that described me as an amiable hacker, and I'm not going to forget that. I would say that people like William McChesney Martin also was inducted here because he made contributions to the game. Ted Tinling is another one. Slew Hester, the great founder of the U.S. facility where the U.S. Open is played. And two great writers, Al Laney, Allison Danzig. Those are examples of people who got here without being great players. In fact, they weren't even amiable, some of them. So I say thank you. It's a great honor for me to be here. I feel very elevated. Thank you all.